Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
We're just a couple of Kung Fu kids in love. They love reacting to some Mortal Kombat.
Yes, we do.
And so Mortal Kombat 1, the first 17 minutes of gameplay. IGN had posted that. And so we're going to check that out because it's Mortal Kombat.
We have a drink. It is the MK Margarita. And what makes it MK, you might ask? The blood.
The blood.
Gotta have blood.
Yep.
It's not MK without some blood.
Cheers.
Cheers.
My friends, your patience is about to be rewarded. For I have saved the best for last. I have recently discovered a cure-all of unrivaled potency. It will soon be on the shelves in every home of Outworld. This elixir is crafted from an ancient recipe. It has Patreon flowers, Margovian nectar, powdered teeth of an Arctican dragon. All this and more, infused with powerful Lycorian magic. There is a village in the next canton over, where everyone has purchased this miracle cure.
Let's go see how they're doing first.
Overnight, all diseases, even Tarkat, have disappeared. Now, magic this potent is expensive.
Of course.
And I am sure you're asking yourselves, can I afford it?
Is this supposed to be Shang Tsung?
That's what I
The
was
true
thinking.
question you must ask is,
Can you afford not to
can
buy
I
it?
afford to be without it?
Okay, snake oil salesman.
You lie,
It is him, yeah.
Your cures are useless.
Yes.
I'm sorry. You are?
Someone fool enough to have believed you. My daughter was dying when you came to my farm. You promised a miracle, and I gave you all I had. But only days later, she was dead.
That is impossible. My magic could not have failed her.
There was no magic! I took your elixir to an Imperial mage, and you know what she said? It's nothing! Just Bourgeois tea!
The mage is mistaken, kind sir. My elixirs are of superior quality. Their efficacy is guaranteed.
Okay, what's coming to you? Oof.
It is an excellent
Nice.
ruse,
Master of
Lord
disguises.
Skies. Backwater folk are far more likely to trust a kindly old man.
Here on behalf of a dissatisfied customer. If it's revenge you want, have at it. If it's restitution, there's nothing left.
What I want, Shang Tsung, is to elevate you, to make you the great sorcerer that now you can only pretend to be.
Who are you?
Generous offer. Why me?
You are uniquely resilient. Who else could eke out a living traveling Outworld's hinterlands, selling quack cures and fake magic?
A living. It is barely survival.
And you were meant for more. To live among kings, not peasants. But since before you were born, you have been conspired against by those who fear how formidable you could become.
Sure, he's the victim.
I know this. Who are you?
I am your deliverer, Shang Tsung. Join me. and I will put the realms at your feet.
Oh, what a great look.
She has gorgeous eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, that like tropical water kind of turquoise.
Mm-hmm. Kung Lao, your main.
This is a good harvest, Kung Lao.
Yes. It is a blessing, Raiden.
You would rather we starve?
No, of course not. But we've worked these fields since we were kids. In 40 years, we'll still be here. Stooped and feeble like Old Man Wei.
As long as I've known you, you've dreamed of leaving Fengjian. Why can't you be happy here?
Our ancestors fought in great wars. They died with honor and glory. Stories of our great adventures will be passed down for generations.
You have no idea.
It may not be glorious, but what we do helps the village thrive.
I know.
I love this Raiden.
But is it so wrong to want some excitement?
If that's what you want, may I suggest a bet? Dinner at Madame Beau's tonight. Last to fill their cart pays.
You work faster than me? Ha! Since when? You're on, Raiden.
Smart, get his mind off things.
Yep. And there's nothing wrong with dreaming big.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't lose sight of like what you've got too.
That is amazing.
I am starving. I wonder what Madame Beau is making tonight.
For you two, whatever you want.
Thank you, Madame Beau. You spoil us.
Like the sons I never had. Have you two been practicing my lessons?
As we can. The harvest leaves us little time for martial arts.
Since your first words, Kung Lao, you've mouthed nothing but excuses. If you fail to prepare,
Your preparations will fail you.
good. You haven't forgotten. But we'll see if I make you anything special tonight.
You're paying. Madame Beau might just pad the bill with her anger.
I am paying. You finished work last.
But I delivered my cart first.
Delivered? Huh. The bet was filled.
That's not what I remember.
So that's how it is, eh? What do you say we settle this man to man?
Ooh, first fight.
Wait, you mean fight?
Yes. Right here, right now.
Kung Lao is a
Madame Beau
hothead.
can watch, critique our form.
Best 2 out of 3?
Fair enough.
We must be careful. Madame Beau will kick us out if we break something.
Oh, this won't last long enough for that to happen. You will be down in no
I
time.
gotta watch them break everything.
Nice.
Raiden? I mean, like, Kung Lao's my main, but still, dude, don't get your ass kicked.
Nice.
You guys, you're getting blood all over her restaurant.
There you go. Raiden got some punches in.
Come on, Raiden.
Must we go another round? We both know how this ends.
Raiden, come on. Oh! Come on, Raiden, get at least one hit in.
The day's coming, Kung Lao.
Keep telling yourself that.
He's such a cocky douche.
He really is.
You were hungry. Everything was delicious, Madame Bo.
Thank you, Raiden. You boys are always a pleasure to cook for.
Madame Bo, the Lin Kuei await your answer.
You're gonna have a real fight in your hands now.
I have been busy, Smoke.
Huh. I love her.
Hey? Who are they?
Don't know, but I don't like where this is going.
What do we do?
Stay ready.
Madame Bo, it is a simple choice. Pay for our protection, or risk harm to this fine establishment.
You'll get nothing from me.
That, Madame Bo, is unfortunate.
Yeah, they're rough up the place.
Nope. Because they're the ones who are gonna harm it.
Oh, hell yeah, Madame Bo!
Go, Madame Bo! Oh, Jesus!
Oh!
Madame Bo!
Took you guys long enough.
I was gonna say, you guys took your time.
Oh, shit.
It's okay. Kung Lao kind of needed to be taken down a bit.
You two are brave, but against us, you are in over your head.
Try us.
We don't care who you are or who you are with. You will not menace Madame Bo.
Yeah. All right, now you can be a cocky douche, Kung Lao. Go
Nice,
for
and
it.
he's got Raiden as his cameo fighter, or whatever.
Nice.
Oh, punch in the head. Oh, damn, Smoke.
Okay, he's getting a piece in. Yeah, Raiden. I'm gonna assume that
Person to extort, ruffian.
off camera, Raiden is checking on Madame Bo.
Yeah.
Come on, Kung Lao. Use
That
your
didn't do
hat.
much. Yeah. Well, it's not gonna do much. His hat doesn't have the razor in it. It's just, you know, straw hat.
That's what we think, but then he's gonna like magic it, and it's gonna be Raiden. And he's gonna split this guy. Yeah, punish him.
Now who's in over his head?
Booyah. It's fun when you're talking cocky against people you don't like.
Yeah.
Oh, you caught him.
Honestly, I'm surprised too.
Aw, Raiden.
Come on, let's help Madame Bo.
Why am I afraid that she's like dead or something?
Shit.
Crap.
Oh, double crap.
Crap baskets.
How does he do that?
So which one do you want to take?
Idea.
You interfere with Lin Kuei business. Leave or face our wrath.
Abandon Madame Bo. Not happy.
Yeah, you guys are beating up on an old lady. Like, what the heck? You are not admirable.
Haha, yes.
Man, the way they did his voice is like extra good in this.
Yep.
Want more? I have plenty.
Yeah, Kung Lao.
Could. Prepare to regret ever crossing the Lin Kuei.
Fight.
Sorry, Scorpion, but screw you. Go, Kung Lao.
It's like Sub-Zero giving him like body armor. Oh, nice.
Sub-Zero is his cameo in the race.
Fatal blow. Do the fatal blow.
Do it! Do it! That was not it.
No.
That was not it. Come on, Kung Lao.
I'm not regretting this yet.
Yeah, it does kind of look like armor, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Raiden. Nice choice. It's a good opening though to see those two like teamed up together, which is surprising. And then beating up on an old lady too, where you're like, "There's no honor in this. What are you guys doing?"
But to be fair, oh, freaking Scorpion's badass. I like the punch in the head.
It is you who will regret crossing me.
Okay, Spider Monkey.
I know.
Jesus, Raiden.
He's like, how the hell do you do that?
Yeah.
And I can freeze shit. Ooh.
That was also a nice move. I see your ice, and I raise you a meat cleaver. That was fantastic.
You did it. He threw his head.
Oh, that was sad.
Incompetent.
Is it though? I distracted you.
Oh.
Oh, that works.
I have had enough of you.
Then go before I put you down like the rest of your Lin Kuei.
You haven't a prayer against the Lin Kuei's Grand Master. Fight.
I assume you're talking about yourself, but I can't see Scorpion letting you be the Grand Master.
Ooh, stabby stab. Nice, doing very well. Ooh.
Yeah, especially since like he really doesn't have any of his special skills.
I know, right?
No hat, no nothing. Like he's just
like,
martial arts.
Do the spinny twirly thing that he does before. Doesn't have his hat, yeah. Uh-oh.
And like martial arts isn't nothing in our real world. In the Mortal Kombat world,
right?
You need some magic.
Sorry, but I have to ask. Can any of you Lin Kuei fight?
Ooh, you were such a cocky bastard.
No.
And I love you for it when you're on our team, but I would hate you on somebody else's.
Yep.
Like every time we take somebody in the headlock and then punch them, I just think of like a sibling giving like a little sibling a noogie.
Yeah.
Like he's like punch. Which is not something you should do. Enjoy it in this context.
Are you sure you're a Grandmaster?
Oh.
Nice.
So much about that to love.
Yes.
So much.
Yeah. Okay, so start.
Oh, I'm starting this time.
Yeah, go for it. There's so much for you love.
So the first thing that comes to mind is just how freaking cocky Kung Lao is. And I don't like him that way when he's going against Raiden, but against Scorpio and Sub-Zero.
You should call him Scorpio.
Scorpion and Sub-Zero. I absolutely love them. And that's the thing about like those cocky guys, right? And I'm thinking back to...
Me, I know, I get it. No.
Thinking back to Joakim Noah.
Yes, Joakim Noah.
As a Chicago Bulls fan. I fucking love Joakim Noah because he would trash talk, but he wouldn't just trash talk. The thing that he did was when the refs made a call in his favor, he clapped. Oh, and he got like right in their faces and he clapped like, oh, that was a good call. And as a Chicago Bulls fan, when he played on our team, you loved him. You're like, yeah. Yep. Like you're not being a total douchebag. You're not cursing them out or talking trash. You're clapping. But had I been the other team, that would have been so condescending and just infuriating.
Just hate him, yeah.
I would hate him. Kung Lao is that guy. He is that guy right now in the Mortal Kombat universe. And so he's on our side. I love him. I loved the hat. The fact that it did nothing. That was wonderful. And I love the environment in the guy who like takes the ice off the meat cleaver that Sub-Zero has frozen and just puts it in his drink.
Yeah, just completely unfazed about what's going on.
Thank you. My drink wasn't cold enough. I'm just gonna, yep, that's all I need. I mean, there's so much more, but I want to give you some time, so go for it.
No, you're on a roll. Keep going.
I love Madame Bo, who is this badass little old lady who can honestly start giving it to the Lin Kuei. I mean, who the hell is she? She's wonderful. And why is the Lin Kuei doing this? Because right now, they are a bunch of fucking dicks. Why are they here doing this to this poor little old lady? I mean, it's a great opening because Raiden and Kung Lao are not in possession of their full powers at all. Mm-hmm. They've got Mortal Kombat like martial arts skills, which is a feat unto itself, but against the Lin Kuei with their magic is nothing really. And yet we come to them in their farm life, and they're splurging and going out to a restaurant, and she's like this cute little old lady, and then the Lin Kuei come in and mess it up. But like they give it back to them as good as they get, including her. And I'm worried because we haven't seen what happened to her. And I am worried about Madame Bo. I'm not gonna like be okay until we start playing this game and I can see that she's okay. But everything about this was a fantastic opening. And of course, seeing Liu Kang in the corner with like the hood kind of all Aragorn from Lord of the Rings style when he sees the hobbits in the tavern, but like with his white eyes and just so great.
I love Raiden in this. Just like seeing him mortal and seeing him kind of like happy-go-lucky, not so serious all the time.
Yeah,
is fantastic. It's wonderful.
Refreshing.
Yeah, refreshing is a great word. It's a perfect word. That's the word I was looking for. I also can't believe this was like 17 minutes.
Yeah,
because. When it was going on, I'm like, all right, well, how many chapters are we going to see then? Because we've already seen like 3 fights and everything. We've got some cutscenes. I'm like, all right, I wonder how many chapters we're going to see. I thought that was 5 minutes. Like, seriously, that went like that.
By.
It flew by. I also was hoping that when you were trying to see who could get the most like cabbages or whatever in the cart and fill the cart first, I was hoping that was gonna be part like gameplay as well. Like you were gonna have to like try to fill the cart before Raiden did, and then get there. I also wonder what would happen if you lost to Raiden in the first fight, and if that would change the cutscenes at all, or if like it would just like stop and you can't progress to the next cutscene until you beat Raiden, or if that's the one fight you can lose because there's not like any like life or death at stake there. So when we play, I almost kind of want to lose that match. Although you'll be playing Kung Lao, so we won't lose that match. But like, I'll do one of these. If you ever seen Digstown, 90s movie, the guy goes like this, and then he does that when he wants someone to take a dive. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do on the last stream or tie and everything.
I don't think Kung Lao could ever take a dive.
I know.
He's so proud right now.
And you can never take a dive either.
No.
Yeah, it'd be very tough. But
I'm proud too. There's a reason Kung Lao is my main. I'm not proud of it, but there's a reason.
And we were gonna play this ourselves, but unfortunately, we couldn't last weekend, and then that was when
there was a hurricane
2 weekends ago. Yeah,
in our defense.
Yeah, there was a tropical storm and everything like that, and we had other things going on, and so we couldn't get to the beta in time to play it and record it and do all that fun stuff. Plus, I thought it was just online. It was just like online fighting. I didn't know if there was actually like the story you could play through. So I don't know if like IGN just specifically got this or if everyone got access to that or not in the beta. But either way, like that's perfect because it starts off with Kung Lao and that's your main. So like I really want to see you play him. I can't wait for this game. I mean, it's gonna be fantastic.
I'm also so curious with, because we obviously are going back to the beginning. And the roles reversed between Raiden and Liu Kang.
Well, it's a new beginning. It's Liu Kang's like vision of like his perfect like
his like
reality.
alternate universe.
Yeah.
So I am just curious, and do correct me if I'm wrong, because obviously we started story mode at a few inceptions of Mortal Kombat. So have we ever seen the like beginning, like the origin story?
No, I mean like,
because like they didn't start doing story mode really until later on, did they?
I can't remember what was the first one that they did story mode. It was definitely not the first 3, which is I think the only ones that I had played up until we started doing this channel and then get more into it. I I can't remember which one was the first story. Maybe it was, I think it was maybe in the 3D era or whatever. But like, I don't think we've ever seen like the beginning like of all of it.
I'd be intensely curious. So for any YouTubers out there who like watch our channel, to have somebody do a compilation that is this new Liu Kang universe and the lore side by side with the original lore with Raiden, how, like, what is the comparison and the contrast as we go? Because I mean, I know that we'll notice some things as we play, but I'm sure it's going to be so much more nuanced because I feel as though the creators of this game, certainly at this point in its inception, know how dedicated the fans are, know how much they all know about the characters, and even us casual gamers who have like flirted with Mortal Kombat lore. We've got skin in the game. We care. We care about how you portray these characters. So I would be intensely curious to see someone do a side-by-side comparison of the stories and the lore and how they differ and how they contrast. Because with the Liu Kang like reboot, this could go for another 10 Mortal Kombat games. Like they could drag this out as long as they want. So I'm just curious as to how the decisions in this one and the story mode will impact potentially the next 2, 3, 10 games that they make.
So we just checked out the insane lore of Tekken. There's a great video for that. And then there's an insane lore of Street Fighter that we're going to have to check out as well. So there's a good lore video for Mortal Kombat. Maybe we should check that out.
Yeah.
I'm sure like people have suggested it in the past. And if I like checked our Mortal Kombat list, I might be able to find it. But like, it's just like our list has become so long and convoluted almost at this point that
recommend it again.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to recommend it again. Share the name of the title of the video.
Yeah, a link is great.
Yeah, sometimes YouTube doesn't let you like share the link though. Sometimes they just like So, but the title, link if you can.
Creator.
That would be the creator as well. That would be great to check out as we gear up for Mortal Kombat 1. Then maybe we'll be able to tell the differences as it shows up.
Because I know we've seen some lore videos for like the history of like Katana and Melina and like even Sindel's lore with Shao Kahn and different pieces. I'm just thinking in terms of like seeing this, like the true beginning of everything.
Yeah.
What is that lore in the original and how will it compare to this? I mean, it's very intriguing, especially because you see Liu Kang, check out these two and you're like, like I know what's coming, but also I don't know what's coming and I want to know. It's mixed emotions.
I love what they did with Shang Tsung. Still the villain, but like a younger Shang Tsung, and like the fact of like he's still like doing disguises, but he's got to do it in a different way because he doesn't have his magic and his power.
And who was she? Like tropical eyes lady who was so like, who was she?
Yeah. I almost want to say it was Chronica or like.
The eyes say Chronica.
Right?
Yeah. But nothing else about her really like.
But this is a different world and different universe. So I mean, like people have been like reimagined and everything like that.
True.
I think that they didn't do some of the fatal blows because they didn't probably want their video to get flagged for this one for IGN. But yeah, I was kind of like I wanted to see some of that. I'm like do the move.
We both were. And I was like, you want to see it so bad. When we play, Ken will do those. I'm just going to button smash, which means I never can do any of the fatal moves.
No, but you do moves. Like, it's so funny. Like, you'll check out some of our gameplay as well. We've done live streams for Mortal Kombat 10 and 11. 9, we just watched the cutscenes for. We did it live, but we still watched just watched the cutscenes for it. But like you would do some moves and people were like, I didn't even know that like combo was possible. That you like did some things.
I could never do it again.
Exactly.
I will say with Shang Tsung, I'm happy with what they did because I was conflicted.
Yeah.
And I hate Shang Tsung. So the fact that this village of people is descending on him,
kicking his ass,
justifiably in some regard. I mean. Karma, he's screwed people over and they're coming back for him and that's especially if like you haven't necessarily killed someone's daughter, but you promised to cure her and didn't. And so like to screw with a parent's emotions in that situation in that way is such a next level kind of cruelty. So on the one hand, I'm like, oh yeah, Shang Tsung, get what he deserves. The other hand, I'm like, but he's only tried to sell shit. Like, he hasn't killed anybody yet. He hasn't like Shang Tsung'd anyone yet. He's just been a dick. And I feel for the guy, but like, I mean, you really believe this guy? I don't know. They did a good job with that because I wasn't totally unsympathetic to him, even though as a character, my historical knowledge of him is I freaking hate this guy and he's a total asshole.
Well, I also like because like it's kind of like a nature versus nurture thing in there. I mean, Liu Kang could have just made this new world, or maybe he couldn't have. Maybe there was like certain rules he had to like follow, and he had to keep he had to keep everyone that was alive still there, but he could just like reset time and everything like that. But if he did have the choice to like keep Shang Tsung in this or like leave him out, he like kept him in there to like give him a second chance. Same with like Melina and like some of the other like, you know, so-called like villains in Mortal Kombat, to see how like, you know, it would play out. Like, are you just always destined to be a villain? What if you had a different set of circumstances? Like, would you make the same choices? Would you always go down that path? And I think that's what's going to be super fascinating and interesting, and to see who remains a hero, who remains a villain, maybe who switches.
Yeah, which one of our heroes turns villain?
Exactly. That's what I'm looking forward to, actually.
I mean, because not being funny, but Kung Lao's pride, I could see him, like, that kind of persona that they're putting him as in this opening scene is somebody who could be manipulated into a darker world. It will be very interesting. And, like, nature versus nurture is always a fascinating philosophical question. So just seeing how people evolve in this world that Liu Kang has sort of imagined. I love the fact that he's giving people second chances. People who arguably maybe don't deserve it. So how do they use it?
Well, that's a fascinating scientific discussion as well, because I mean, they'll follow twins that like have, like, you know, were separated at birth, and like they both end up being firemen, and they both, you know, end up having like very similar lives, despite being, you know, having obviously different backgrounds and everything. Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And thanks so much for checking out our reaction for Mortal Kombat 1, the first 17 minutes of gameplay. But just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.